And inside that circle of dinosaurs is another smaller circle, and it's called aves, and it's all of the birds. And this isn't some hypothesis. This is simply a fact of anatomy, just like it's a fact of anatomy that, say, deer and goats are both cloven-hooved animals that chew the cud. That's not a question that we have to ask. And so when you say things like it's insane to believe that birds are dinosaurs, what you're saying is it is insane to take seriously the anatomical evidence that we have of birds that puts them inside the circle of dinosaurs. But that's just to say that believing reality is insane.
No. I love reality. That's great. I wish the evolutionists could get a dose of it once in a while. Birds produce birds, reptiles produce reptiles, lizards produce lizards. There are no exceptions. So if you're trying to draw a circle big enough to include birds in with the category of dinosaurs, I suppose we could do that by drawing a circle and calling the circle all living things.
Right.
Or all things that breathe oxygen, or all things that reproduce.
Right. And if you said that birds aren't living things and to believe so is insane, I would also disagree with you. Because we can draw that circle. That's a fine circle to draw. Life is a thing. All living things have certain similarities that they don't have to non-living things. Sure. Okay. So we draw that circle. This is what taxonomy is, whether or not evolution is true. All living things are more similar to each other than they are to any non-living thing. Would you agree?
Yeah, taxonomy, they've argued this for centuries, things change classification all the time based on nutrients. When they first found the platypus, it confused everybody. What on earth is this thing anyway? They tried to tear the beak off. They thought somebody sewed it on there.
Okay.
But there really is figured it out. So is the platypus in the same group with dinosaurs?
No, platypus is in the mammal group because it has hair, it is warm-blooded, it has a dentary squamosal jaw joint, and it gives milk. Those are the things that make a mammal, at least if we take only modern animals into account.
Okay, so our modern classification system would not put the platypus in with the birds or dinosaurs.
No.
And you're trying to put the birds in with the dinosaurs because of these similarities that you mentioned in the first half of this discussion.
Yes, because those are the similarities that make a dinosaur what a dinosaur is. So let's say you found a skeleton. How would you tell if it's a dinosaur? You personally, how would you decide?
Well, interesting question. I don't know. I'd have to do some research on that. Well, interesting question. I don't know. I'd have to do some research on that.
So let's say you found a skeleton. How would you tell if it's a dinosaur?